Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, it's your girl Star, okay? And I'm here with a message from God. The message I heard from God is take very good care, looks young. The scripture God sent me to is Ezekiel 40:1 through 4. In the 25th year of our exile, at the beginning of the year, on the 10th of the month, in the 14th year after the fall of the city. On that very day, the hand of the Lord was on me, and he took me there. In visions of God, he took me to the land of Israel and set me on a very high mountain, on whose south side were some buildings that looked like a city. He took me there, and I saw a man whose appearance was like bronze. He was standing in the gateway with a linen cord and a measuring rod in his hand. The man said to me, Son of man, look carefully and listen closely and pay attention to everything I am going to show to you. For that is why you have been brought here. Tell the people of Israel everything you see. All right, somebody. They thought you was done. They thought you was finished. They thought you was over. Your enemy thought that they had defeated you. They thought you was old news. They thought you couldn't be, there was nothing that could be blown off and restored. But God restored you like it was nothing to God. It was nothing to God to get you right back to where you needed to be. God has brought you up and it's a shine to you. Okay, you're glowing. Okay, you are fabulous. You are just shining. Okay, just like it. Okay, there's the okay. Okay. You are doing good, okay? Like I did my head back, check my nails, baby. How you feeling? Okay, that's what you got going. Your enemy thought you was done. They thought they had put their foot down on you and crushed you like a bug. And God said, "You thought them shoes that they had on didn't even touch you. Them shoes that they had on just had you a little nervous, but it didn't even touch you. God has brought you up and restored you in such a way." And God said he's not done yet. This is just the beginning. This is just the vision. You haven't even got to the full glory that God is bringing you to. There will be no more tears for you, no more crying for you. You are going to come up out of that. They did not get to, they thought they got you. They thought they had you. They thought you was finished. They thought they had swept you under the rug and threw you away. And here you are. And they mad. Okay, I'm being reminded, y'all. I'm being reminded of after my accident. I ended up getting a truck and painting it pink. And my son father was like, I know the neighbors are like, well, I'll be there. I'm sorry. But that's what it is. They really like, well, I'll be, God dang it. We thought we had her. They thought they crushed you. But they can't crush you. Because you are a child of God. God's light beams in you. Even if they try to crush you, the hand of God is covering you. And they sure can't crush his hand. They thought. It was, I hear God saying, nice try. God said, nice try. And if they try again, they're going to lose again. If they try again, they're going to fail again because it's not meant for them to crush you. You have been restored. You have been brought back. God has restored you back to your full glory. And I hear God saying they haven't seen nothing yet. You are going to surpass. You're going to surpass them. You're going to surpass what they thought. What they imagined in their head, who they thought you were, who they thought you were meant to become, you will surpass that. And it's because God's hand is on you. And just the fact that they thought they will be able to destroy you is what is going to bring you up out of there even faster. It's going to make you even bigger than you ever expected. Bigger than they ever expected. And they're going to be looking at you like, does she look younger? I know she said it's her birthday, but she looked like she younger than me. Okay? They are going to be astonished and shocked. I just saw 444 on the record. Astonished and shocked. They are going to be appalled at how God is going to restore you and bring you back and bring you surpass back. You're going to go past where you were. The things that you lost are going to be replenished, and then you're going to keep going. Like, yeah, you may have it in your mind, if I just get back what I lost, I'll be good. God said, I'm going to give you more than that. Like, that's nothing. And, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. God says, don't you worry, okay, about nothing that you lost. You're going to get that back and more. And it's going to come so quick. It's going to terrify the people that tried. They worked hard to destroy you. It wasn't easy. It was hard. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of effort. It took a lot of planning, a lot of plotting, a lot of scheming. They tried they dangest. Oh, they tried so hard. And God then restored you in like this. And they were working hard for a long time. Some of these people for years. And God restores you so fast that they don't know what to do. They can't even gain their composure. They shook. They shook. Some of them might turn to God after they see how God then restored you. They might go ahead and say, I'm going to put my player card in. Because obviously, running on demon time ain't getting them nowhere. Running on demon time is not doing anything for them. All the efforts that they put in, all the work they put in, all the restless nights, and all that, the money they spent on witchcraft and running down to the witch doctor, and they didn't put all these stools together, and they didn't got all the herbs, all the candles. They done spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and it still didn't work. They shook. They shook. They don't know what to do. They lost for words. They can't even, they just don't know what to do. For some of them, they have heard from God directly that it didn't work. For some of them, they every time they do something in an attempt to hurt you, it come back on them. They shook. They shook. They scared now. Because at first, because you were still kind of part of them, or you were still doing what God didn't want you to do, it looked like it was working. But now that you are living your life completely for God, God has raised you up. It's not even touching you anymore. It's not even, your nails not even breaking anymore. You're not even bumping your toe. You're not doing, it's not working at all. Everything they try to send to you, it literally just goes back down to the pits of hell, or it turns around and goes back to them. They shook. I hear for some of them, the energy don't even leave the area. The demon is bound to them. God has bound these spirits to them. Every time they call that spirit to do harm to somebody, it can't go anywhere. So it does the harm to them. And they don't know that these spirits don't like them. So they keep thinking that the spirit would never, girl, bye. Okay, them spirits, the spirit's getting frustrated with them because they keep calling it to this realm, and when it gets ready to do what it asked them, whatever they asked it to do, it can't leave. So it turns around and it punishes them for messing with it. And they still haven't clicked in their head. For some of them, I don't know if it's ever going to click in their head, and if they don't, it will become their doom. But for some of them, it's starting to click in their head, and they're just in this still position. They stuck. They're in shock. They're in appallment. They don't know how to feel. They don't know how to think. They don't know what to believe. Because these demons promised them things. It promised them that certain things would happen. It promised them that that they will be able to do certain things to people. They will be able to treat people a certain way. They will be able to do this. They could do that. And we'll handle it. They fell for it. They fell for it. And God has brought you up in such a way that they don't even understand. They can't comprehend how God has lifted you. God has done, and God has did it in a way where they know it was by the hand of God. It couldn't be anything else. It couldn't be anybody else. It was the hand of God that lifted you up. And that is literally the message. Okay, they confused, they shook, They don't know how to feel. They don't know what to think. They don't know. They're questioning everything now because it took them a long time to tear you down. And they thought that they had got you. But as soon as they were celebrating, God lifted you up in their face and and blessed you in their face. Okay, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.